Okay, so we have some MCU rumors and leaks to kind of discuss here in this video. I'm going to start doing more of these videos on the channel, so stay tuned for more of these. So this news comes in from My Time to Shine Hello on Twitter. And we have a few here that I want to talk about that this person has released the last like 2 days. So let's start off with this Fantastic Four thing here. Fantastic Four first step starts with Puppet Master, Mad Thinker, Diablo, Red Ghost, Wizard, all get name dropped. They wear the original comic costumes to fight Mole Man's monster, Black and Blue. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I haven't read a lot of Fantastic Four comics, so I'm not sure. I know who Mad Thinker is. I've heard of Puppet Master. I've heard of I've actually read some comics with Wizard in it. I obviously know who Mole Man is, but Diablo and Red Ghost, I'm drawing a blank on who those names are. But the fact that we're getting all this in the beginning, it seems like, is pretty crazy and actually makes me want to see the Fantastic Four movie a bit more than what I'm already feeling with that movie. Because, I don't know, the trailers that they've released for Fantastic Four, they look good, but it hasn't really excited me to go out there and, sit in the theater and watch the movie and spend the $20 to go see it. With some of the leaks that we've been hearing the last month or so, I think this may be a lot better of a movie than what I'm thinking and probably what a lot of other people are thinking out there. Especially with it starting out with this sort of spectacle with all these characters in it. And it's kind of crazy because this is a different multiverse than the 616 universe that we know from Marvel. They're obviously going to be brought in by either the end of this movie or Doomsday, whatever happens. So, or they were already, I haven't seen Thunderbolts yet, guys, believe it or not. I just haven't had an interest to watch that movie. I'm waiting for it to come out on Disney Plus. But I did hear that with one of the ends, with like the ending of it, they said that the Fantastic Four ship shows up. That was just something I heard. I don't know if that's true. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I know. Shame on me. I haven't seen Thunderbolts, but I'll watch it when it comes out on Disney Plus. But this is interesting that they're starting out with all this. I don't know how it's going to be executed in the final cut, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. It does sound really interesting here. And we have a Sony piece of info here for some Spider-Man stuff. And the person said Sony is currently developing an animated Venom film. Now, I don't know how to feel about this. Sony, actually, their track record with animated Spider-Man stuff is pretty good with the Spider-Verse movies. So I'm not totally against this off rip. They've kind of already ruined Venom's reputation in film with the last like 2 Venom movies. I thought the first one was pretty decent, actually. I haven't seen the third one yet. The second one was just god awful. It was cool seeing Carnage in live action finally, but everything else was just absolutely horrible with that movie, in my opinion. So I don't know where they could go with Venom in an animated form, or would they make it rated R? That would actually be an interesting spin if they did an R-rated Venom animated movie. That would be really different from projects we've gotten with animated movies the last however many years. You don't really see a lot of R-rated, animation films. And especially for Venom, it would fit the best because, he's naturally a very gory villain or anti-hero in the comics. So it would make sense, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a PG or PG-13 animated movie either, which I wouldn't mind, but again, it's all about the execution and what they're going to do with this character and this movie. But I'm cautiously optimistic if this rumor is true here. And the last one that I wanted to talk about here is the person My Time to Shine says there's a scene in F4 where the major world leaders are together discussing the threat of Galactus, and there's an empty spot with a flag that says Latveria. So I've heard about this rumor even before this. I think somebody on YouTube was talking about it. I can't remember who, but if this is true, it seems like this is probably the most true thing here because it's been talked about by multiple people at this point. With this little Easter egg here in the movie, what does this mean for the future of Doctor Doom in the MCU and for his upcoming appearances in Doomsday and Secret Wars? I honestly don't know. This is kind of weird because would that mean the Doctor Doom in this Fantastic Four universe is from is the same one that we're getting in Doomsday or Secret Wars? I would assume no. So that leaves the question, who is this Doctor Doom and why is this Doctor Doom absent from this world leader meeting here in the movie? How is Latveria depicted in this universe for Fantastic Four? Now, I honestly have no idea. I mean, we could speculate till the cows come home on what's actually going to happen here with this version of Doom if Galactus doesn't destroy this version of Earth, which I think he might at the end of the movie. But I honestly don't know. This could go 1,000 different ways with this Doctor Doom stuff. Like, the people are saying that the Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom is the main one that we're getting for the movies. People are saying he's just a variant. People are saying we're going to get multiple versions of him throughout Doomsday and in future movies, which it seems like that may be the case if this Latverian, iteration here is a different Doom than the one we're getting in Doomsday and Secret Wars. But I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy at this point. But how they're including this in the movie, it really puts it up for question. What are they going to do with Doctor Doom? Because it seems like this Doom that's going to be the villain isn't from the Fantastic Four universe. So it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. It's confusing to think about. There's so many different scenarios. But either way, I'm really excited for what they're going to do with the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom in the MCU. And yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below. How do y'all feel about these Fantastic Four rumors? And do you guys think an animated Venom film at Sony would actually work, or do you not? And yeah, thank y'all for watching this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.